Alright guys, I'm back again with some rapid games. I'll be playing several rapid games where I'll be trying to explain my thought process as best as I can. So stay tuned, you are going to learn something from the games and you are also going to get entertained. So without further ado, let's get the game going. I'm playing with 2,259. I've lost to this guy before. Let's see if I can pay back. We have the Sicilian on the board. Alright, I think let me develop my knight. I just have to respond to this score. I think this is the move. All right, back to business. I just blundered. I just gave away a pawn for lead in development, but can I take advantage of the lead in development? That is the question. That is the question. The question is, can you take advantage of the lead in development? I feel like going here, trying to kick that knight away immediately, but it looks like it does nothing. So maybe I go here first. Okay. So do I go here first? Let's do this. I am really tempted to play this move, but let's go here. Let me try to catch up. Well, this is a rapid game. I want to kick this knight away. Maybe I should have kicked the knight away a move earlier, but let's do this now. I would love to go here, but that would be a blunder, is it? Let's trade here. I think my opponent is very happy with this position. I think my opponent is happy with the position. Let's go here. Let's complete our development. I got distracted. Raw Meat Eater, happy to see you here. Happy to see you here. Wow, wow, wow. Did I just blunder? Did I just blunder? Did I just blunder? I feel like going here, but my opponent kicks me away again. Just blundered. I just blundered. Oh! I just blundered. I wasn't paying attention. I just blundered. I just blundered. The issue is when I go here, my opponent plays this move. And looks like I can capture here. But my opponent captures here, and this is under attack. Wow, I'm in trouble. I am in trouble. I think I will find the resign button very early in this one. I think I'll look for the resign button very early in this one. Let's go here. Let me resign. Let me resign. Let's get another game. Let me try to focus on the game I'm playing now. I got distracted by a call. Okay, I'm playing Elman B58. Elman looks good. I've lost to Elman before. Should I go for this gambit that I really don't know what I'm doing in? Let's go for it. If I'd spend like maybe 1 hour studying that gambit, maybe I will come up with some better moves. But studying chess for 1 hour looks like a really hard thing to do. I feel like hopping in here. I feel like chasing this annoying knight away, which I'm really tempted to do. I'm really tempted to chase the knight away. So let's say we go here. Where is the knight going? Where is the knight going? Where is that knight going? Where is the knight going? Can the knight go here? That looks like a nice move, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. So let's go. I am not buying it because my opponent can go here. I think I'm going to do this. Let's just take a look at the move one more time. One more time. I think I can play that. If my opponent plays this move, I think I can castle. Or can't I? I think I can. I can castle. And then harass this knight. Okay. My opponent has other plans in mind. My opponent has other plans in mind. My opponent wants to go for this. I can play a move like this, which secures everything. Doesn't it? I think it does. It does keep everything together. It does keep everything together. If I play a move like this, I am defending this and I'm defending this. But what if I just castle? Saying to my opponent, capture here if you will. I'm already down a pawn, so that's not something I think I want to do. That's not something I want to do. I don't think I want to do that. Because I'm already down a pawn. I would love to go here or go here. But look, this move looks logical. I would love to go here, but I'm quite concerned about this pin. I go here or here. Let's say, let me go here. What am I even doing there? If I go here, my opponent hits me with this move. That's a nasty move. That's a nasty move. So maybe let's go here. Let's go there. Keep everything together, and I'm planning to castle now. Alright, I really want to castle, but maybe my opponent is not interested. Or they want to delay the castling. I see what they want to do. Let's say I castle now. What is my opponent going to do if I castle? My opponent is in theory with the speed at which my opponent is playing. I suspect they actually know what they are doing. I suspect they know what they are doing. I would love to play a move like this. And maybe I just castle first. If I castle, can't my opponent just go there? This move looks like my opponent is preparing to start launching pawns forward. Do I want to castle here? Isn't that asking for trouble? Isn't that asking for trouble? Let's kick this knight away. There, annoying knight, go away. And then we just castle. Thank you. Thank you. Good luck, my black brother. Thank you. Is the knight hopping in here? Should I be concerned about the knight? Should I chop the knight off? Should I chop that knight off? Let me castle. Let's say I castle and the knight hops in here. Knight will be sitting on a very nice outpost, but I think I can remove the knight when I wish. I'll remove the knight when I wish. Should I be worried about this? Okay. That's not a move I think I should be worried about. Maybe my opponent is planning to go here. I don't know. But for now, I don't think. Oh, my opponent is planning to go here, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work because I just grab it. They might be planning to go here, taking advantage of the pin on this pawn. For now, that move doesn't work. So let's go here. I think next I'll be hopping my knight here with ideas of giving it, landing a check there. That'll be my next plan. Which state are you based in? I'm based in Abuja. I'm based in FCT. Abuja, Nigeria. Okay, my opponent notice I would love to go here. So they are trying to stop that. But what if I go here? Isn't that the same thing? Isn't that just, oh, if I go here, looks like my opponent has this, but it doesn't work because I can capture with 1%. Can't I? Think I can. So let's go here while trying to be very careful. What if my opponent hops in here? My opponent has like times 2. Well, not up to times 2, but they have significant time advantage. I would love to hop in. I would love to hop in here. I'm not sure why. Maybe asking my opponent to capture here, but I suspect my opponent is going to capture this way. Wow, they captured that way. My opponent loves this knight. My opponent is in love with that knight. So they are keeping the knight on the board as much as they can. They love this knight. The knight is looking quite annoying. Okay, I'm from Lagos. Kayode, that's good to know. I want to go here. And what is the idea behind that move? Set up a baby tactics like this. That's just the simple idea behind the move. Just set up some baby tactics. That's the idea behind the move. Set up a baby tactic. If I go here, the threat is to remove this annoyance. That will be the threat. Taking advantage of the pin on this pawn. So I'm going to go for it. Let's create a one move threat. My opponent might play a move like this, which looks quite decent. It looks decent. The move looks decent, I think. I think that move looks decent. I'm just going to chop that off. I'm going to chop it off. Okay. That move is screaming blunder, except it is not. The move is screaming blunder. It's not a blunder. The move is screaming blunder. I would love to go here, but my opponent can go here. Ooh, guys, I'm cooking. Guys, I'm cooking. I would love to go here, ask my opponent to move their queen. So they will put the queen here to keep defending against this. But then I sack here. And after the trade, then I go for this. Oh, this would be hanging at the end. That would be hanging at the end. That would be hanging at the end. Let's go here. Let's go here. I would love to go here. Pile up 2 pieces on this. My opponent has like 4 minute time advantage. My opponent has like 4 minute time advantage. That's a lot of time advantage. Four minute time advantage. Ooh. Now if I go here, where is my opponent going? To keep defending this. Looks like my opponent has blundered. Oh. Okay, they can simply go here. And they do that. Can't I just come back here? Wow. That's a free queen. Well, not a free queen because they capture mine, but I get a free piece. Can I complain? I get a free piece. Can I complain? About 2 minutes on the clock. I'm up a piece. 2 minutes on the clock. My opponent just blundered a piece. How am I winning? And my opponent just resigned. Wow. 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 Let's take a look at that game. Wow. I was worried about the time situation. I played with 90.7% accuracy. Let's see. I was divided on where to go here. Okay. That's not the best move. So oh, that's an inaccuracy. So what's the best move? Best move is just to castle. So let's take a look at this. Let's analyze this. This was my opponent's threat. Let's say they go for it. I know that might be a bad pawn to capture. That might be a bad pawn to capture, but that's the best move. So let me see the follow-up. Let's see the follow-up. The engine is talking about follow-up, but there's no follow-up there. Okay, let's see. What am I playing here? Let's see. What am I playing? Can you play King's Indian Defense? I don't know how to play it. I don't know how to play the King's Indian Defense. Chess.com analysis is having some issues now. Chess.com analysis is having some issue. I don't know how to play the King's Indian Defense, but I think for the purpose of since I'm streaming now, I'll try to learn some openings. I've been doing some research on the Danish Gambit, but I don't think I'll be willing to try that Danish Gambit at this my level. I don't think I'll be willing to do that. Let's get another game going. Okay. Okay, even in this position, my position was quite okay. Chess.com analysis is at it again. Wow. Just like that, I have my advantage is 2.2, just like that. That was a blunder. And this was a bigger blunder. This was a bigger blunder because while you are going to get my queen back, I'm going to capture here and I'm chilling. And my opponent just offered me a full knight as well. And I'm up 5 points of material and I'll be trying to win. My opponent was not interested in castling. Why? They were interested in me castling and then trying to go crazy over here. But I castled and they couldn't go crazy. Okay, so let's get another game going. Let's get another game. Who am I playing? I'm playing a name that looks like footballer. Anna. The past 4 people I've played against, the past 3 people that I've been paired with, we have played before and I lost to them. Let's go here. This is the coal system. What kind of an opening is this? Coal system. I would love to hop in here. But playing a move like this is usually useful. So let's throw in this move. Let's throw in that move. And under my opponent has a bishop sitting there. I really want to let them capture here. That bishop just becomes a sniper. But I'm saying be my guest. That's what I'm saying. Let's go here. If they capture here, I'm going to capture here and lock log the bishop out. I'm thinking of the Greek gift sacrifice, but there is none. There is none. Okay. My opponent wants a trade. Okay. Let's go here. Can I go here? Can I go here? I think I might be interested in going here. My opponent has some attacking play on this part of the board. Something I think I want, not something I think I want. So if I go here, my opponent captures and I capture. What am I gaining? Okay. Let me develop this bishop here. Let me try to place a bishop here, looking at the king side. And now, let's go here. Looks like I'm planning to play this move, but if I play that move, I just lose my bishop because my bishop is not defended. And my opponent is threatening some one move checkmate here. Do I want to reroute my knight here to keep everything defended? Or do I want to play a move like this? Should I be worried about such a move? Should I be worried about going here? What if I go here? My opponent is going here. So I think this move is actually a defensive move. It's actually a good move. I think this move is a good move. So if my opponent plays here, I can easily capture here and I don't have to worry. So let's go here. Maybe I'll hop in my knight here. Maybe. Okay. But if this pawn is able to leave this diagonal, that might be asking for some trouble. I might be asking for trouble. I feel like sacking here, but there is no sacrifice there. My opponent wants to go here. So if they go there and I capture here. Okay, my opponent has a very nice attacking. He's playing some nice attacking chess here. I feel like going here. It does nothing. Let's go here. If my opponent capture, can I ignore it? That's the question. Can you ignore it? I would love to go here and try to set up something here. Let's go here. Trying to go for activity as well. I am trying to go for activity. Let's go here. I'm hitting this pawn. So maybe my opponent would be considering to move their knight away. Okay. Now I think I can play this move. And this is defending this and probably not the best defense. Feel like going here. Can I go there? Wow. The way my opponent played me in this game, the way my opponent played me, just giving me absolutely no chance. If I don't capture, looks like my opponent is coming here with ideas of coming here and delivering checkmate here. That's one idea in mind. Am I on time to play a move like this? Feel like hopping in here and then going here. But my opponent can just play this move. So what if I go here? Can't my opponent just capture here? If they capture there, they just lose a knight. What if they capture here? It looks really scary. I don't think there's anything there. But I think I need to kick this knight away. You evil knight, go away. Oh, my opponent can capture here. What was I even thinking? What was I thinking? My opponent can capture there. But let's go. I think this move actually brings my queen into the defense of the board. Bro, go for counter attack. Yes, I'm trying to go for counter attack. But you can't completely ignore your queen your king side and try to go for counter attack. So I'm definitely trying to go for counter attack. I am definitely. Now I'm planning to go here next. That's my simple plan. Go here, set up this. Okay, now I want to hop in here. And that will be really massive. That's really massive. So that's what I'm thinking now. I can capture here. I can capture here. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I might be interested in this. Now I'm going for counter attack. Now I'm going for counter attack. Wow. My opponent actually realizes that there is absolutely nothing there. There is absolutely nothing there. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. And truly, there is nothing there. There is nothing there. Ah, I should have thought before trying to go for any kind of nasty counter attack. What did my opponent hit me with in this game? Wow. Wow. I think I should find the resign button. I should find the resign button. My opponent actually played very well, yeah? My opponent played very well. I'm not sure what happened to me in that game. My opponent went for the cool system. Capturing there was just bad. That was the beginning of that was the genesis of my trouble. And that seemingly defensive move is also bad. And my opponent they just found the crushing moves. My opponent found the crushing moves. On the crushing move, and it was over. It was over. Please play the Jobava London next. I don't know how to play it. I only know a few opponents. I don't know how to play the Jobava London. If I know how to play it, I would have played it. Let's go here. Let's go here. We have the French defense on the board. The exchange variation, the French exchange variation, which is usually peaceful. It is usually peaceful. But at my level, there is no peace there. There is nothing peaceful because there would be plunder flying up and down very soon. All right, so do I want to do this? I'll support my pawn in the center. I think I'll support my pawn and then go here. I feel like popping my knight in here. Maybe I should have done that earlier. Let's go here. I think that's a better square for my knight. And then I can support my knight this way. And my knight would just be a menace on the board. My knight would be a menace on the board. Okay, let's go here. I want to trade this bishop. Do I really want to? Maybe I don't. Maybe I want to. Let's go here. Let's try to have a piece on this file. This is a pawn that is a target, so my opponent has to be careful with the tactics. They have to be careful with the tactics, else they just lose the pawn. Bro, name a gambit for black that 500 to 1000 elo don't know how to counter. The England gambit. The England gambit, many 500 and but if they successfully counter it, just know you will be left with a very terrible position. But the chances that they will counter it successfully is very slim. Can I go crazy this way? chances that they will successfully counter it is just too slim. But if they counter it, you will be left with a bad position. The England Gambit. You'll be left with a bad position, but your opponent might not. I don't think they will be able to counter it successfully. But if they found the correct move, and you also found the correct move, if they found the correct move and you find the correct move, your opponent might be maybe like +3, +2 point something. The advantage might be +2 point something for your opponent. But at that level, at 500 level, +2 point something is actually nothing. It's actually nothing. I want to go crazy this way, but I might be asking for too much trouble that I may not want to be part of. So let's say I go here now. This bishop goes somewhere. Where is it going? The bishop would not like to go here, because if it goes there, I just capture here and capture here. So the bishop goes back here. And then what? Do I want to play this move? Do I want to play that move next? Let's go. Let's start going crazy. Let's go with the attack. Do you like the Italian? Yes, I think I didn't play it too long. I didn't play the Italian for too long. I think I switched to the French. Was it the French? I think I switched to the French very early in chess. I think I switched into the French defense very early. Okay. That's also not bad. I would love to go here, but my opponent is not going to capture. They are just going to move away. And once they move away, I'm left with a piece that is stuck. I'm left with a pawn that is not too nice. So let's go here. Now I have ideas of going crazy this way. I can also push here, just sacrifice the pawn. Why not? What if my opponent captures here? Should I worry? I think I'll be happy to capture this way. I'll be happy to capture that way. Okay. My opponent wants to go here and weaken this pawn side. So let's do this. Let's stop that move. Let's say no, we are not going to let you play that. Okay. And wish I have a pawn there. Wish I had a pawn there. I wish I have my bishop still sitting here. I would have captured here and then strike with this move. My opponent is threatening to go for this pawn. And so we can defend the pawn this way. This annoying bishop is being a sniper. A very annoying sniper. So let's defend this way. Let's defend the pawn this way. I would have loved to give up the pawn if I could play this move, but I can't. I can't play this move because of this sniper bishop. Okay, looks like that's a blunder. That move looks like a blunder. Or is it not? Or is it not? Because I think I have this move. And I also have moves like this coming. That's why I think that move is a blunder. But let's confirm. Let's confirm. I think I can play this. I think I can play that. Now I have this move coming. I have that move coming. So how is my opponent going to defend it? Dear opponent, how are you defending it? Oh, I would love to sack here. Or maybe I can't. What if I just capture here? What if I just captured? Oh, what if I just do this? Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. So I think I would love to do this. Trying to say, dear annoying bishop, just go away. Just go away, you evil bishop. Go away, you evil bishop. And after the trade, I think I'm up a pawn. I am up a pawn and chilling. My opponent has to be careful because I have ideas of capturing here and capturing this. So they have to be careful. I have ideas of capturing here with check and then capturing this knight. Okay, so my opponent is actually very careful, I assume. Okay, so I want to go here now. So what should I worry about? I want to go here. Where's that knight going? Okay, the knight wants to come in here. The knight wants to come in there with a fork. Okay, let's go here. If the knight hops in here, I chop the knight off. I chop the annoying knight off. Okay, is that the move? Thought my opponent was going for something else. And that move is quite annoying. That's quite an interesting move. I could go here. I could go there. My opponent is threatening to remove this. A nice threat, I assume. But I can go here with ideas of capturing here with check. That is the idea. And I'm really tempted to go here. I'm just trying to check it out. Make sure it works. I'm trying to check it out to make sure it works. I go here. Let's say I go here. My opponent captures here. I capture here with check. And then pick this rook up. But that's looking risky. It's looking risky. So what if I go here? Ask my opponent to go here. And the queen will be trapped. I think I can do this. I'm up 2 pawns. So trading is something I would like to see. Or wouldn't I? I think I will be happy to see a trade. If my opponent captures here, oh, I thought the queen is trapped. When I go here, where's the queen going? The queen can go here. Okay. Ooh. Hey. Do I want to trade? Do I want to trade this? And let's sack. Let's sack the exchange. Why not? Let's sack the exchange. Sack the exchange. But now that I'm thinking of it, it looks like a blunder now. Move looks like a blunder now. But let's sack it. I don't want to give my opponent some very unnecessary counterplay. Let's go here. I feel like going here. I have to be careful because if I step in here, that will just be a pin. So that's not a pin I think I want to have any dealings with. Okay. Now, how do I push this pawn forward? That's a pawn I would love to push forward. But how am I pushing it forward? How am I pushing it forward? I think I would love to go here. My opponent might strike me with this move. So when the knight hops in, where did the knight hop in? Okay, I could pin the knight. Yes, I could pin the knight, I think. Let's go here. I want to bring my king over here. That's what I want to do. Oh, maybe I should have done this. Probably does nothing. Probably does nothing. I want to bring my king into a very active square. Let's say I go here. Yeah, let's go forward. My opponent has to worry about my pass pawn, which I think is something they would love not to worry about. I think they would love not to worry about the pass pawn. That's looking like a pawn, and they capture it. Okay. Maybe they can, but I can't give it up. I can't give up this pawn. That will be asking for serious trouble. But I need to find a way to bring my bishop into the game. I need to find a way to bring my bishop into the game. Let's go here. Might want to go here. Ooh, okay, I have this check. Oh, I just blundered this. Just blundered the pawn I wanted to hold on to. Just blundered the pawn I had plans to hold on to, but I think I can grab this pawn. Let's go here. Wow, I just blundered the pawn for absolutely no reason. For absolutely no reason. That's not a pawn I really wish to blunder. Let's go here. I'm trying to win this pawn, but am I winning it? That's the question. Are you winning the pawn? Let's go in here. Let's go here. Just have 1 minute on the board. 1 minute is just too small. He forgot to take the rook. Did I have... What? I didn't capture the rook. That was a free rook. Can't believe my eyes. I can't believe my eyes. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? For goodness sake. How did I miss that? How did I miss that free rook? Let's go here. I'm setting up this check. It's not like the check actually does anything. The check does absolutely nothing. What was I even calculating? How did I miss that free rook? Let's see what my opponent is planning. I want to hit them with this check. Check does absolutely nothing. Okay. Be happy to see them move that. I'll be happy to see them move that. But even if they move it, even if my opponent moves it, there's really nothing happening here. There is nothing happening here. If I capture here, my opponent captures, so I have to play a move like this, trying to defend that. How did I miss this rook? I'm still thinking about it. I would love to go here, but my opponent captures and the queen with a check, and I'm running out of time. I'm just running out of time. Phew. I wish I didn't sack that rook. I really wish I didn't sack that rook. I wish I didn't miss that rook. How did I miss it? What was I even calculating? I really want this rook to move away, but my opponent is okay. My opponent moves it away, but they still have to be careful. That's checkmate. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I am done. I'm done. That was a good game from my opponent. Wow, that was a good game from my opponent. I was completely winning now. I think I was thinking of going for this move, but I decided to just simplify. Let's see what the best move is. Okay, this was actually okay as well. Wow, this was nice. This is nice because now I'm setting up the same thread. I'm setting up the same thread while also still hitting this. Setting up the same thread. That was nice. That was a nicer move. And if my opponent had continued with this, I think I have this move, trying to kick the bishop away and kick the queen away. Yes, I had the move. And if the queen goes here, I don't capture the queen immediately. I throw in this check, and after they respond to the check, then I capture here, and after the trade, I pick this up. Oh, I missed that tactics. And it was just completely equal now. It was completely equal. I think I overestimated my bishop here, and that was a blunder I missed again. But what was it? How many seconds did I even play this move? I took 20 seconds and I didn't capture that. 20 seconds and I didn't see the rook hanging. I can't believe that. I was so focused. I think I was in panic mood. I was just panicking. My position is terrible. I was just panicking. All right, that was a good game from my opponent. Let's get another game going. Let's go. Let's get another game rolling. Oh, I didn't even check to see who I'm playing with. Who am I playing against? Yeah, looks like a nice account. My opponent is interested in the Caro-Kann. We are going to play the Alien Gambit if they let us. Okay, they decided to play this variation of the Alien Gambit, which I don't think I'm interested in going into. Let's go here. Do I want to play this move? That move does nothing. The move does nothing. I think this will be a move I'll be looking at. Trying to remove this bishop. Trying to remove the bishop. So this is a move I'm looking at. So maybe my opponent is going to play this or probably play this just to discourage me from moving my knight here. I'm going to castle now and then move my knight here. And I move my knight here. Am I gaining anything? Let's say I go here. My opponent captures. I capture this way. Let's go here. I think the knight is going to hop in here at the end of the line. Or maybe throwing in this. Okay, my opponent decided not to capture. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to remove that for sure and just keep this center solid. Do I go here? That move looks like a move I want to play. And maybe I should go for it. Why not? If I go there, my opponent is likely going to play this move, trying to go for this pawn. So let's just bring our rook into the game first. My opponent might have ideas of capturing here, but be my guest. Be my guest. Okay, I saw that coming. I would love to hop in here, but that's a free pawn because now they have a queen bishop battery looking at this pawn. So I can't go there in as much as I would love to go there. So let's go here. I'd love to sack something here, but there's really nothing after the sacrifice. There is really nothing. There is nothing. There is just nothing. I feel like going here. I can capture here. I can capture there. But my opponent captures with a knight, and the knight hits my bishop, and I have to move the bishop. And I may have to move the bishop. So I feel like going here, asking my opponent to capture here, and then I capture this pawn, taking advantage of this pin here. Can I do that? I think I can. I think I can do that. I think I can do that. And with such a move on the board, I will be threatening to just go here and deliver checkmate here. My opponent is offering a draw. I don't know why. Let's go here. My opponent might play this move, which I think I'm just gladly going to capture. My opponent is going to capture here with check. I see that move coming. I see that move coming, but let's go. Let's go. Nikita, hi. Welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. Let's go. What is my opponent planning? I feel like they want to do this. That's what I feel like they want to do. What if they hop in here? That looks sensible. Looks sensible. I think I'm just going to hop in here and ask this bishop to move somewhere. If my opponent, okay. And this was my plan. This is my plan. My plan is to go here, taking advantage of this. So my opponent might be interested in hopping in here, which makes sense. Because if they don't hop in there very soon, I have ideas of coming back here. I have ideas of coming here, and checkmate here is just looking unstoppable. Checkmate there will be looking unstoppable. Okay, maybe they can play a move like, okay. Ooh. I would like to sack here. I would like to sack there, but when my opponent captures here, Guys, I feel like I have something here, but I may have nothing. Feel like I have something here, but I may have nothing. First, if I move my queen, I'm going to lose my bishop. So there's already fire on the mountain here. If I move my queen, I'm going to lose my bishop. So I have ideas of capturing here. Asking my opponent to capture this way. And then I hop in here. And then I hop in there, threatening to deliver checkmate here. So maybe my opponent will go here. Maybe my opponent goes here. And if they go there, my queen will be under attack. Wow. Okay. I think this is forced. I think that move is just forced. I think that move is forced. So let's go for it. I wish my opponent doesn't have this move. I really wish they don't. But they do, sadly. What if I go here? I would love to proceed with this move. Let's go here instead. Threatening to go here, checkmate. My opponent can hop in the knight here, breaking this pin on this pawn. That's the issue. That is the issue. Except my opponent is lost. My opponent is lost. My opponent is lost. I have this check, and this is checkmate. That's called the Anastasia's checkmate. Except if I go for that check, my opponent just picks up my queen. My opponent picks it up. If I go for this check, my opponent just simply captures it. And I don't have any nice check coming, which is very sad. I feel like going here. Okay, so what if I go here, check, pause the king into one of these square, and then play a move like this? Can't my opponent just capture? Looks like my opponent can capture the knight, and I have nothing there. Feel like going here. Feel like going here. I really want to give this check, but I'm not on time to do it. Give it. Let's go here. If I give that check, my opponent just grabs me. They just grab me. Now I'm trying to go there, checkmate. That looks nice. That looks like a nice move. Feel like sacking there, but does nothing. So what do we do? I also feel like just capturing here, but I can't because when my opponent captures here, my knight will be under fire. Is it? Let's capture here. If my opponent captures here, I'm going to do this. Oh, I can't do that. I can't. I miscalculated. I miscalculated. I miscalculated. Queen G7, mate. What do you mean Queen G7? The bishop is defending there. I think my opponent can ignore and just capture here. My opponent can ignore and just capture there. But my opponent is quite skeptical. My opponent is skeptical. They are really thinking, if they capture here, I have this move. I have this move. But then my opponent can play this, can't they? I think they can. And I no longer have this check, and I have this check, but the king just comes forward. What if I just capture here? My opponent trades everything. If I capture here, my opponent trade everything. Let's go here. I have ideas of coming here. If I give this check, they can always capture with their queen, which is not something I appreciate. Not a move I appreciate. So let's see what they're cooking. I have ideas of trapping this bishop like this. My bishop is hanging, so after the trade, maybe they move their bishop. Yeah, they're moving their bishop. They can move it here, can't they? And then I have ideas of coming here. But it's just an idea. The idea is getting me nowhere. The idea is getting me nowhere. It's just an attack that is leading nowhere. Did my opponent blunder mate? I doubt that. Wow. My opponent offers me a draw. That's a draw offer I'm going to accept because I really don't see my attack here. I don't see my attack here. To be very honest, I don't see my attack here. But let's try, since they have already offered me a draw, let's try to see if we get anything. My queen is under attack. I don't know why my opponent offered me a draw here. If I'm playing black here, I'm never offering a draw. If I'm playing black here, I'm not going to offer a draw. But I think a draw is a result I am very happy with. A draw is a result I will be very happy with. But I have 2 minutes, so let me use that 2 minutes to see if I actually have anything on this board. If I decline the trade, they can capture. They can then capture here, and this will be under attack. So I can't decline the trade, and I can't go here. There is nothing there. If I capture here, let's take the draw. Let's take the draw. I can't complain. I miscalculated and sacrificed too many pieces there. Except you are saying I blundered checkmate. As for my opponent, there was no checkmate there. Yes, my opponent was winning at the end. At the end, my opponent was winning. I think I miscalculated this. Wow, that was the best move. Oh, that's a blunder. So what is the best move here? The best move is to give this up. The best move is to give that up. Wow. Yeah, engine. I didn't. The best move was really difficult to see. And then I can capture here. And if my opponent captures this way, I think it gets worse. Because I can give a check here. And after the king moves, it's just checkmate in 4 here. After the king moves to a square like this, I have a move like this. I'm threatening to go here. Checkmate, checkmate. So let's say my opponent tries to defend this way. I think this it just leads to checkmate like this. Oh, I missed that. I missed that. I didn't calculate that. I didn't calculate that. Capturing there was bad. Okay, I saw the best move. I just analyzed it. That was also bad. My opponent offered a draw, completely winning. My opponent offered a draw, completely winning. Who am I to say no to such a draw? Let's get another game rolling. Who am I to say no to such a draw? Okay, let me see. Who am I playing? We are playing Doni Hakin and Daki. Definitely not playing an account that is 22 days old. I'm definitely not playing an account that is 22 days old. Yes, chess.com. I bought this game for me. Let me get a game. Let's see if the account is suspicious. Let me check. Let me see who I'm playing. Who am I playing with here? And someone from Saudi. Taking forever to load. Let's make our move. Roy, Roy, I see your message. You challenge streamers for fun and you have chosen me today. The price is $10. That's nice. That's nice. I'm currently not playing viewers now, but if you super chat $10, I'm going to pause and play against you. But I'm only going to play against you after you super chat. I'm currently not playing against viewers, but if you super chat, I'm definitely going to pause the stream and play against you. What do we have here? We have the French. Wow, my opponent has to be careful. I have this move. Oh, my opponent is careful. I have this move, and this move, it just traps the queen. That move just traps the queen. My opponent is already aware of that. But this queen is not too happy over there, if you ask me. The queen is not too happy over there. Love to hop in here, but I'm doing nothing, doing all of that. There's nothing there. Is the queen going to be an attacking piece? For now, I'm struggling to see how. For now, I'm struggling to see how the queen becomes an attacking piece. Let's go here. Okay. I capture here. My opponent captures here. I'm trying to set up some baby tactics. That's what I'm trying to set up. Some baby tactics. That might not work. But do I really want to have this isolated pawn here? And which move can I make that keeps the position the same without tampering too much with anything? I feel like going forward this way. Let's go forward this way. I'm asking my opponent to capture here. That's what I'm saying. And let's go here. This is a move I'll be happy to see. Because after the trade, I'm just going to throw in this check and pick up something here. Do I have moves like this? A rook lift like this? It's looking like a nice idea. Because I suspect my opponent might want to play a move like this. Trying to bully my rook away. Okay, they played something else. Played something else. Oh, they want to sit down in front of my isolated pawn. Let's go here. They want to sit in front of my isolated pawn. Okay, I have ideas of coming here. I have ideas of hopping in here. Let's hop in here. Bully this. Bully that bishop. How do I kick this annoyance away? That knight is really annoying. That knight is extremely annoying. I like to capture the knight and then play a move like this, setting up checkmate. Checkmate that doesn't work. Oh, maybe I have this rook lift now. That's an amazing rook lift that I'm going for. Maybe that's what I should have gone for. That's what I should have gone for. Going for the rook lift looks nice. I should have gone for the rook lift. Let's go here. Suspect maybe my opponent wants to do this. I'm not too sure, but let's see what they are cooking. I would love to go here, but it does nothing for now. It does absolutely nothing for now. I can remove this annoyance and then go here. Going for this checkmate. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Okay, so let's say I go here first. Almost close my tab. Let's say I go here first. This is the square I would love to go to, but I can't. Let's say I go here first. With intentions of capturing here and then going here, setting up checkmate. And I capture here. And I capture here first, ask my opponent to capture. And then I go here, setting up the checkmate. My opponent plays this and I think they are chilling. So let's put this rook here. We want this rook sitting here first. We want the rook sitting there before we start going for the nasty checkmate. We want the rook sitting there, but my opponent can play this move now. Okay, but I think I can remove this and then go here, setting up the checkmate. The reason I want the rook sitting here is so that when my opponent plays a move like this, I can capture this way. But I will prefer to capture with the rook, but I can't because they just capture this pawn. So I can capture this way. I can capture that way. And if they recapture, my rook just comes in and pick up the queen. So they have to move their king somewhere to avoid the discovered check. And maybe I have a check here. Just looking really interesting. Just looking very interesting. From there is just looking very interesting. Okay. Should I worry? Isn't that a blunder? Am I missing something? Isn't that move a blunder? Move is a blunder. Because when I go here, what is my opponent even planning? I think the move is a blunder. Let's go here. Move is a blunder. Ooh, I see my opponent's plan. See their plan. But let's see. Maybe their plan is to capture here, but I'm not buying it. Isn't that free? Isn't that just a free piece? I could capture it this way if I want. And I could capture it this way. And regardless of how I capture, I'm chilling. Regardless of how I capture, I am chilling. My opponent wants to take advantage of the back rank, but my back rank will be secured this way. My back rank is just completely secured. If you go for this check, my back rank is secured that way. My back rank is completely secured. My opponent just blundered. My opponent just blundered. It's made, bro. Ooh. Wow. My opponent just blundered their queen. My opponent just blundered the queen. My opponent wants me to capture here. And when I capture here, then comes this checkmate. When I captured here, then comes this checkmate. Guys, do you see an intermediate move here? Do you see an intermediate move here? Do you see an intermediate move here that wins the queen for free? It's called an intermediate move. You can pause the video if you want to find it yourself. I can go here, check, go there, check, and after the check, you can see my rook is now an amazing piece, defending my back rank. Then I can pick up the queen. That's an intermediate move. Intermediate. I think intermezzo, I guess. Anyhow they call it. Now, if the king likes, can capture. If the king doesn't want to capture, be my guest. I'm just going to pick up this queen and I'm chilling. And I am chilling. Yes, Steve, I don't have any back rank issues. The queen was defending this square. This bishop was defending this square. So there is no back rank issue. And my opponent resigns. My opponent resigns. Let's take a look at the game. Let's take a look at the game. The prize is only if you win. Are you sure you're not the guy I played against that you stockfished against me? That said, if I win, he's going to super chat. Only for him to turn on stockfish. If you want to support the stream by super chatting, you can support the stream. I would really appreciate it. I'll appreciate if you support the stream. And if you support the stream and you want me to do something little like playing against you, that's something I do for free. So I'll happily play against you. But if you want to say I must win the game before I play against you, before you the super chat, maybe I don't know. I don't know if you are, I don't know if you are going to play fair. I don't know if you are going to play fair. But you can super chat and we have a game. We don't need to put something, we don't need to have something at stake. Many people don't stick to their word. They just promise something and they don't do it. So I don't think I will be taking you for your promise and playing you a game. If you want to play me, you can super chat. And after the super chat, then we can play. All right. In this, I think my opponent missed this. I think my opponent calculated all of this. I think my opponent calculated this and then this. I think my opponent calculated this. But even, and in this position, they are just threatening to pick up my rook. And it's looking like I can't save the rook. Because they are also threatening to go here, checkmate. And it looks like maybe this is the only move I can play. Looks like that's the only move I can play. So that when they capture here, and if I even play that move, they just pick up my queen. I don't know what they even calculated here. My opponent just played like me in this one. If I had captured this way, then comes this check, and I have to block this way, and this is checkmate. But no. At my level, I shouldn't be falling for that. I have this intermezzo, and on the next move, that's just a beautiful checkmate. What if he take the rook? If he are taking this rook, he can't take the rook. Which rook are you talking about? There is no rook hanging. You can't go here because of this annoying bishop. And I also have ideas of coming here, setting up a lot of nastiness over there. All right, let's get another game rolling. Let's get another game rolling. Aspax, welcome to the channel again. Happy to see you here. Let's go here. Oh, I'm playing it 2225. This person has been playing chess for like 10 years, according to their profile. I was studying something in the French defense in this variation, but I have forgotten. I have forgotten what I studied. I have forgotten what I studied. Is this how I'm going to become a GM? Forgotten what I studied. Let's go. Are we going to see a lot of trades? Yes, a lot of trade we have. a lot of trades we have. I feel like going here. Let's think. What if I go here? My opponent immediately strike with this. Love to capture here, but that's a free queen. That's a free queen. So I can't do that. Love to go here, but my opponent captures here. And guess who is forced to move their king? I love to play a move like this. Trying to deflect the pawn away. Trying to say their pawn go away. But what if I just develop a piece? What if I just develop a piece and not go for any of that? What if I go here? Let's develop a piece. And then we have ideas of going here next. Our opponent is not interested in castling. So I am interested in opening up the center of the board as soon as I can. Since it looks like my opponent is not interested in castling, so let's open up the center of the board. Let's try to open up the center of the board. Okay. Have I fallen for an opening trap? Do I want to go here? If I go here, what if I go here? The queen just goes in there. Just be annoying. And what if I go here? What if I go here? I think that move takes away everything from my opponent. Maybe my opponent just push forward. I don't know. I'm going to capture this way if I can. And this move looks really nasty. That move looks really nasty. My opponent is going for an attack immediately. These guys are not playing. These guys don't play. These guys don't play. It's going for an attack immediately. Okay, so where am I putting my queen? Where am I putting my queen? Where am I putting my queen? Can I go here? I really feel like going there. My opponent is not interested in castling. I would love to open up the center of the board. But what if I go forward? Looks like my opponent can play a move like this, and that way my queen won't be very happy. Let's go here. I have ideas of capturing here and coming here. So let's see what my opponent is planning. Maybe my opponent is planning to go here. Let's see. They might also have plans to pin this. I was thinking of going here to prevent my opponent from playing any of that move. Okay. Let's capture here. I really feel like capturing this way. But let's go this way. Let's go this way. Looks scary, I guess. Looks scary. I would love to hop in here and try to trade this bishop away. That's a menacing bishop. That is a menacing bishop waiting to happen. Let's think about our move. Let's go here. If my opponent hops in here, I grab it. And now I'm happily grabbing here. Why not? Am I not? What if I go here? Trying to defend that pawn. Ooh, I think I'm going here. I have to be careful because my queen is not defended, so I have to watch out. I have to watch out very well. But so also my opponent's king and queen is not defended. I would love to go for this check, but for now there is nothing there. I want to defend my pawn. I want to come in with this pin. Well, is it a pin? Probably. I just want to trade some more pieces if I can. Trade some more pieces. Are you the best Nigerian? No, no, no. I'm not the best Nigerian. I think I'm around 50th. I think I'm around rank 50. I think I'm around 50. the 50th position. I think I'm 49th the last time I checked. So I am far from the best Nigerian. I am very far from the best Nigerian. Let's defend this. I know what my opponent wants to do. They want to give this check. And if they give that check, I think that's a blunder because I have this move and that will be a skewer. The queen is sitting here. The rook is sitting behind it. That will be a skewer. So they can't go for that check. My opponent would love to go for the check, but I don't think they can. I would love to hop in here next. Okay. Let's go here. Maybe I should have moved away. Maybe. I was thinking, okay. Go away, you evil queen. What was my opponent calculating? What were they calculating? Go away. Ooh. They have this check. Ooh, I just blundered. I just blundered. Or did I not? I think I should have just moved away. I should have just moved away. My opponent missed it. My opponent missed it. Because now, with this pin, I think my opponent had this check. And, okay, I think I'm just going to go here. And if they capture here, I think I can grab. Can I grab there? I would love to grab there, but I can't. And if I grab here, my queen falls. That would have been a very nasty blunder. That would have been a very nasty and a very annoying blunder. My opponent wants to keep the fight alive. Want to keep the fight alive. How do I even play? How do I make an improving move? Can I step away from this? Let's step away. I would love to trade the queens. If I trade the queens, I think it's easier for me to win. I would love to go here, but the move doesn't do as much as I would love it to do. Ooh, thought I had this. Thought I had this sacrifice. And when my opponent captured, let's see. Do I really get anything from there? Let's say I sack here. Oh, my opponent can even capture with a pawn. But now I feel like going here. Let's say I go here. Where's my opponent going? I know my opponent is not interested in trades. My opponent is not interested in trades. So they are not going to trade. And if I go here, what am I gaining with that move? Let's go. The knight might love to hop in here. My opponent might love to hop the knight here, but for now, there is nothing. A trade would be something I will be happy to see, but my opponent is not going to give me that happiness. They are not going to give me that happiness. I know they are not. I know they are not interested in playing such a move. So let's go here. My opponent is hitting my pawn. And I think I would love to defend the pawn. Defend my pawns this way. I would love to play a move like this, but my opponent can just capture and they are chilling. Okay. I would love to go forward, but there is nothing there. I feel like sacking here. And after the sacrifice, then I come here. But my opponent has some annoying check on the back rank that I don't think I am a big fan of. And just like that, my opponent actually has some annoying moves. This knight is an octopus here. That's an octopus knight. I feel like going here. And then going for an attack. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's try to sack something. And Let me go here. Trying to pile up on this. Trying to pile up on the pawn. Let's go forward. My opponent might play this move, which I see coming. Actually see the move coming. Then I have this capture coming next. Wow. Wow. My opponent actually wanted to complicate this game. Now I'm threatening to pick up the rook. Okay. Which I suspected my opponent was not going to let me. That's a move my opponent is not going to let me play. I feel like just going here, but let's do this. Let's do this. Instead, piling up on another pawn. Let's go here, secure this pawn, threatening to capture here, trade queens. And what have you. Okay, not sure what my opponent wants. Not sure what they want. Not sure what they want. Wow, what a very resilient opponent. He was never going to resign. He was never going to resign. How long did it take you to reach 2-2? I've been playing chess seriously for like 5 years. Seriously, but I've been playing chess. I've been playing chess for maybe 7 years. But when I started playing seriously, I played for like 5 years. I've been playing for like 5 years. Wow. Somebody said it works. What works? What works? What works? Let me see. What are you saying works? What are you saying works? Let's look at the game. My opponent started the game with aggressive play, some hyper-aggressive play, some very hyper-aggressive play. And just like that, what was the best move? Was it to capture? Wow. Yes, just lock out the bishop. Just say they're annoying bishop. That's a nice move. Now I see why. It is just a nice move. It is just completely a nice move. But looks like my opponent might play a move like this. This looks like what they are going to play. Hit my queen. So what do I do? What do I do? Do I just capture here? Because that would be my first instinct. But the engine says just go here. You don't have to. Now you are threatening to go here. You are threatening to go here. And maybe my opponent might want to play a move like this. And after the trade, I would be up a pawn and I'm chilling. I would be up a pawn and I'm chilling. My opponent just decided to go crazy with some really aggressive captures. Told you guys that check doesn't work, but my opponent decided to give the check. Yes, I told you I was calculating this. Oh, my opponent can capture here instead. Can they? Yes, they can. They can capture there. They can capture there. They can capture there. And the idea is that after I capture this way, then comes this. And after I capture this way, I'm just up a pawn. I am just up a pawn. And the position is not as easy as it is. In that position, I noticed I made a mistake, and I was talking about it when my opponent decided to retreat the queen. I was thinking about it, but my opponent decided to retreat their queen, and I was happy. I was just happy. That should be a brilliant move, not a brilliant move. Not. Yes, the idea behind this move captured there, but by my opponent, by ignoring that, by ignoring that, I was about to say maybe they lose something. They were going to lose a rook, so they just decide decided not to lose the rook and keep pieces on the board. Following some chess principle, when you are down material, you want to keep pieces on the board. And in this position, this is just checkmate. Checkmate is just coming like this. Bro, rook x e4, then c4. Okay, let's get another game going. Rook takes on c4. Let's go. So what do we have here? We have the French. And it was looking like the variation we had, but not it. It's not it. I think it looked like it. It actually looks like it. Yes, it's looking like it. Yeah, I decided to go here. Then my opponent decided to play this and then hop in their knight, but not in this one. So not in this game. In this game, my opponent didn't decide to do any of that. My opponent instead is planning moves like this. My opponent is planning moves like that. I'm planning to go here, but for now, the move does nothing. Okay, so where can I go? I would love to go here. Ask the queen to go away, but the queen just goes away here, and I'm pinned. Okay, so what if I go here? Let's go here. We are setting up a baby trap. We are giving up this pawn, but we are setting up a baby trap. If my opponent my opponent fell for it. My opponent fell for it. I'm hitting the queen and I'm threatening checkmate. My opponent fell for it. My opponent fell for it. My opponent saw a pawn and they grabbed the pawn. My opponent saw a pawn and they grabbed the pawn. And now they have to sack the queen. They have to sack the queen, so they just resign. This should be 100% accuracy. Guys, I just beat my peak again. I just beat my peak rating again. I've never gotten to 2,115. I think my best was 2,112. Yes, it was similar to the position we had earlier. It was similar to the position we just finished. The position was similar to the guy we just finished playing. It was similar, except this guy was not going crazy with sacrifices. And you can't capture there because that's a threat. I'm just threatening to capture here. I am threatening to capture here, and you can't even sack your queen. If you sack your queen, who cares about your queen? I just go for checkmate. Are you a grandmaster? No. I am a grand blunder. I am a blunder master. I am a blunder master. I'm not a grandmaster. Let's go again. Okay, this account looks good. Let's go for the E4 business, and my opponent is going for the Sicilian. I need to study this Sicilian, but for some reason I have not studied it. I need to study the Sicilian, and the reason I haven't studied it is I am usually very busy. I haven't even played chess for like 2 days. I think Saturday and Sunday. Did I play? No, I don't think I played any chess. I didn't play chess on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, I feel like hopping in here, asking some questions. I feel like hopping in here, going for this pawn. I feel like sacrificing here, but feelings does not win you a chess game. The moves on the board is what wins you a chess game. I feel like going here, asking the queen, dear evil queen, go away. Dear evil queen, go away. That move looks like a bad move. Why did my opponent play it? Feel like going here now. Just trying to pile up on this. I also feel like going here. Okay, so what is my opponent planning to play? I think my opponent wants to play this move. My opponent wants to play that move. Do I want to trade it here? So let's go here. Let's go here. When my opponent plays this move, I'm going to kick the knight. I'm going to kick the knight. Can I think I can. Wow, my opponent doesn't even play that. I thought they were going to do that. Okay, my opponent might hop in here, trying to go for all kinds of crazy stuff. Okay, my opponent is not interested. It's really not interested. Let's go here. I thought my opponent was going to develop, but they decided not to develop their knight. And that's not looking like a bad decision. Let's go here. I think I want to hop in my bishop here. Pile up something here. Pile up something amazing over there. My bishop are looking really happy on these diagonals. Those bishop are looking really happy. I feel like going forward. Opponent captures. I capture. I think I should do this. Let's open up the board. What if they hop in here? I just grab it. It doesn't change anything. And that one is even worse because it loses a pawn. Do I have any sacrifice here? Okay. The moment I thought I did, but I don't. I would love to go somewhere else, but this annoying knight is taking away some good squares from me, and this bishop is taking away some other squares. What if I trade? I really want to trade. Do I want to trade queens? I don't think so. How do I get my queen into the game? How do I get my queen into the game? Let's go here. I would love this knight to hop somewhere. Just hop somewhere and let me bring my queen over here. Just hop in somewhere. Let me bring my queen into the game. Just allow me bring my queen into the game. Yeah, annoying knight. Now I would love to slide a rook over here. Ask the queen to go somewhere. I would love to slide the rook over here. Just tell the queen, the annoying queen, just move away. So what is my opponent cooking? What are they going to play now? My opponent would love to play a move like this, set up a bishop queen battery on this diagonal, but for now there is no easy way to do that. If they go here, it doesn't change anything. Maybe it changes. It does not. It doesn't. I'm going to strike this way, and when they go here, I'm going to strike this way, and my pieces are so active. For the cost of a pawn, I have a very active piece. Can I complain? For the cost of a pawn, I have a very active piece. I have not a, but several active pieces. Can I complain? I have like this. I have all these ideas coming. So when I play a move like this, so when I, okay, my opponent noticed my plan and they are saying, just this, don't do that. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's think. I feel like going here, asking for a trade, and then hopping in here. That's one move I feel like playing. And looks like, can I play the move? Let's say I go here. This annoying knight hops forward. I don't want to trade that way. That's not a trade I want to do. And my knight is now in front of my queen. I may have this sacrifice. If you don't capture, I think I have this sacrifice with the idea that if you capture here, I have this check and checkmate is coming here. Ooh. So if I play this move, if my opponent doesn't capture, I go for this check. And after they move the king, then I can come in here. I can come in here, threatening to go here, checkmate. And after they try to defend this way, that would just be a smothered checkmate. So I think they might want to accept this. They might want to accept this trade. That's what I think. But what if my opponent ignores it and go for this nasty bishop battery that I don't like? Queen bishop battery. That's a move my opponent can play. This is not checkers. This is not checkers, so my opponent doesn't have to capture here. They can play a move like this. But when they play a move like that, I think I can just return my queen, my bishop, my knight back, and I'm setting up same thing. I'm defending that square. I wouldn't like to play a move like this because this diagonal becomes weak. So I wouldn't like to play that move. And this bishop is already a sniper on my king side. I don't want to weaken my king side. Okay, I told you guys. I think my pieces are well coordinated. So I don't think I want to be trading everything. Let's go here. My opponent might hop in here. My opponent might hop in there. A move I don't like. A move I don't like. Or if they hop in there, it does nothing. I really feel like going here. I really feel like going there. But the move does absolutely nothing. Okay. The move does absolutely nothing. Ah. Oh, how is this knight so annoying? Do I want to trade bishop here? Do I want to trade the queen? Do I want to trade? Can I just go for this file? I would love to go here, but my opponent just trade the queens for the pieces, and they are the one chilling. My opponent trade the queen for the pieces, and they are the one chilling. So how do I start an attack? Can I go crazy this way? Can I play a move like this with ideas of hopping in here? Let's go here. I have several ideas in mind. Okay, what if my opponent hops in here? Yeah, I can go for this. I really wish I could go for some Greek gift sacrifice stuff, but there is none. There is none. There is none. So my other idea, the other idea behind this move is to bring a rook over here so I can then play a move like this. Looking like a nasty idea that does nothing. Looking like a nasty idea that does nothing, but let's see. Okay, let's say my opponent hops in here. What if I pin it? What if I pin the bishop and pin the knight? That doesn't look like a bad move. And if I really want to go for attack. I don't want to go for trading pieces. But just the way I have active pieces looking at my opponent's king side, my opponent also have active pieces looking at my own king side. So I have to be careful. I have to be careful. I really want to play a move like this. I want to play a move like this, but my opponent can just simply hop in here and all of a sudden I have nothing. Ooh, can they do that? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because if I go here and my opponent just carelessly hop in here, I think I have this move. I have that move. And if the knight, oh, the knight can move here. The annoying knight can move here. That knight has 20 lives. But what if I harass the knight again? Okay. So that move coming. Saw that move coming. So let's say I go here. Let's say I go here, trying to go for checkmate here. What should I expect? What should I expect? What should I expect? If I go here, trying to go for checkmate, my opponent can play this move. Very annoying move. Very annoying move. And it looks like I can capture here. And after the trade, then I capture here. Oh, I think I have all of those moves. I have all of those moves. Let's go here. Did I just blunder this? Oh, for a moment I thought I did. For a moment I thought I just blundered that. But no, it is defended this way. I'm also threatening this. I have two pieces looking at this, but not looking like two pieces that is doing anything. Not looking like two pieces that is doing anything. I'm cooking a lot here. But what I'm cooking is not yet ready. I am cooking a lot here. But let's see what my opponent is going to play. Let's see what my opponent is going to play. And they just return the knight back. And just keep being annoying. And they just return the knight and say, I'm just here to annoy you, nothing more. Because if my opponent plays this move, I think that's a blunder. Because I'm going to capture here, hit the queen. So they have to capture here. And now they are threatening checkmate here, although it is not a checkmate threat because I have a knight defending that. And then I have this check and I pick this up. And my opponent can pick this up, I guess. But I get several pieces. I get two pieces and a pawn. And my opponent is left with not very nice pawn structure. A pawn that is sitting here. A king that is quite weak. And I don't think I am complaining. I don't think I'm complaining. So let me see what my opponent is going to play. Okay. Now, like going for the sacrifice check. Let's say I remove this, which I am tempted to do. I'm tempted to remove that. But before I do that, let's go here. I really feel like capturing this. I feel like removing that, but I don't want to remove it. I don't want to remove it because that just trades one of my attacking piece for my opponent's defending piece, which might not be a nice trade, but I'm going for checkmate. I want to find a way to checkmate my opponent. That's why I'm not interested in doing that. Okay. I have to move my queen. Can I move it here? Can I move it here? What if my opponent, okay, play the move like this. Okay, my opponent can't play a move like that. I think that move is asking for trouble. Let's go here. What is my idea now? My idea now is to hop in a knight here, except the knight does nothing. Maybe I should have gone forward here. Okay. Let's go here. But there's no check here, which is the start thing. Very sad. There is no check there. But now, maybe I shouldn't have even played that move. Maybe I should have played a move like this. Trying to go for checkmate. And when my opponent plays, let's go here. But my opponent can push the pawn 2 times. My opponent can push the pawn 2 times. They can push. Can they push it 2 times? They can push it once. They can push it once. They can push it once. I'm thinking of going here, trying to set this checkmate up. But my opponent just push this forward. And I do not have anything. I don't have anything. I also have to watch out for this checkmate that is coming. My opponent is threatening checkmate over there. I feel like going forward here, but that just gives up a checkmate. Okay. So what if I go here? With ideas of capturing here. My opponent has like 30 seconds time advantage. That move looks like a fork, but there is no fork there because when they go here, I'm just coming in with a check here. The move looks like they can fork me, but there is no fork there because I have this check. Looks like my opponent is done. Looks like my opponent has lost this. Looks like my attack has paid off. If I had traded this bishop for this knight, I wouldn't have had any bishop to be hopping in there. Okay, do I want to trade that? That is the question. I think the answer to that is no, but yes, the answer is no. Let's go there. Let's go there. The answer is no. But guys, how did I blunder my queen? What did I just play? Ah! Oh, did I blunder my queen? Oh, I can't believe it. How did I blunder my queen? I was so excited. I stopped thinking. I was so excited that I stopped thinking. Just had to play a move like this. How did I blunder my queen? So very not too happy about this. I am so not too happy about this. I blundered my queen. I was so engrossed on the attack. I was just too focused on the attack. Let's resign. Let's resign. That was a good game from my opponent. That was a good game from my opponent. I didn't see my queen was hanging. I didn't see my queen was hanging. Else, I would have taken the knight. I think I could remove the knight. But if I could remove the knight, I didn't see my queen was hanging. I didn't see my queen hanging. Let's take a look at the game. Let's review the game. Okay, I never even had a chance. I thought I was the one commanding that game, but that was an illusion. That's an illusion. My opponent was the one commanding the game most of the time. Maybe because I gave up a pawn. Maybe because I gave up a pawn. My opponent was the one commanding the position. And I just lost 10 points. Wow. Yes, putting queen on G file. Does he have a club? No, I don't have a club. I have been saying I have been saying I will create a club. The reason I play this move, what was the reason? I wanted to go here while also trying to add pressure over here so that my opponent cannot easily play a move like this. That was why I went there. That was why I played that move. But when my opponent played, what did they even play? Was it this move they played? No. When my opponent played this move, can't believe I missed check. Was that what my opponent played? No, 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 no. I would have been surprised. Okay, my opponent played that move and I went here. And then they played this move. If I had removed this, they capture here. And their threat continues. My opponent threat continue. Oh, I can't remove that. I can't remove that. While I would love to remove this, if I remove that, I just lose my queen. So I can't remove that. So I definitely have to play a move like this. And when my opponent plays a move like this, then I have the sacrifice. Okay, they are just going to sack as well. My opponent is going to sack as well, yeah. I missed that. I just missed that and ended up losing that game brutally. I really felt that game was mine. I felt that game was mine. I felt that game was mine until I blundered my queen and it was just done. It was just done. Why not take the knight? Because I was planning to attack, attack, and attack. That's why I'm not trying to trade pieces. That's why I was not trying to trade pieces. Is it the best move? Maybe not. Was that the best option? Maybe not. But that was the rationale behind my moves. I was planning to go for something. I was planning to go for attack, and since I'm going for the attack, I was trying to keep pieces on the board. I was trying to keep the pieces on the board. Let's go here. We have the King's Indian attack. Is this the King's Indian? Is this not the French? I would love to go for this check, but the check does absolutely nothing. So let's go here. Maybe hop in a knight here. I'm going to hop in a knight here and have ideas of going here. Okay, so my opponent just kills the idea. My opponent might not be interested in castling. That's what I noticed with these high level players. Sometimes they are just not interested in castling. They are just interested in playing some garbage moves. I really would love to do this, but I can't. So let's castle. Let's castle. I feel like hopping in here. Trying to go for an attack. If I go here, isn't my opponent just going to capture, capture? Let's go here with ideas of putting a bishop over here. And the bishop would be a sniper. That would be a sniper bishop. That would be a sniper bishop. I was thinking of hopping in here, but my opponent just takes that away from me. My opponent just takes that away from me. Let's say I go here. My opponent captures and I capture. And I'm planning to hop in a knight here. With various ideas in mind. With various ideas that may not work. But if I try to go here, does he open up the board? I would love to open up the board. But if I go here, hop in here, what am I doing? That might be a move I want to play again. That might be a move I am interested in playing. That might be a move I'm interested in playing. So let's say I go here with ideas of hopping in here. I'm probably removing this bishop so I can land a knight here safely. Let's go here. I'm also unleashing my bishop. I am also unleashing my bishop. I have ideas of hopping in here. And I don't think my opponent is going to let me do that. Maybe they are going to play a move like this just to make sure I can't do that. And then I really want to hop in here, but my opponent is going to capture. And I don't think I like... Ooh. I think I like this now. I think I like that. I'm hitting this and I'm going here. Let's go here. My opponent is happy with the position. Let's go here. Hitting this. That's not the end. I'm hitting that and that's not the end. Okay, but my opponent just plays that and now it's looking like it's the end. Now it is looking like it is the end. So what can I play here? I really wish I have some nice attack. I would love to do this. but my opponent just captures. And what do I have? If I even do that, they can capture here. Another move I don't think I appreciate. Let's do this. Maybe try to come in. Maybe try to play a move like this. Try to break this pawn. Pawn chain open. And while also connecting our rook together. Our rook is connected now. Okay. Our rooks are connected. So I want to play this move. I think I want to open up the board. If I can. My opponent position is just cramped. They are just cramped. My opponent position is cramped. I feel like going here. And then going here. Going here. But I just lose something for no reason. I lose something for no reason. So maybe I bring a rook into the party. This knight is stuck there. The knight is just stuck. The knight can't go. The knight cannot go anywhere. Okay, I see what my opponent is planning. I see what my opponent is planning. My opponent is planning to go back here. My opponent is planning to go back here with their knight. So let's give this check. Let's give that check. Are we to check? My opponent is planning that. Okay, now when I go back here, where are they going? They are just going to repeat the move. They are going to repeat the move. Let's go here. I feel like going forward this way. But I can lose like this. Not a nice way to lose. Do I remove that bishop? I think I want to remove the bishop. Let's remove the bishop. But that's a very active knight. That's a very active knight. Let's say okay. Let's say I remove the bishop now. Can I capture here? Okay. Do I want to play a move like this? Let's play a move like this. If I play this move, my opponent is definitely going to capture. They are going to capture. Okay. Let's go here. I have ideas of coming here. Do I? Is that what I want to do? Okay. But if I go forward, that just loses. Loses for no reason. So let's go here. Oh, my queen is not defended. My queen is not defended. If my opponent plays this move, I just go forward. So they can't. That will be a fork. If they go here, I'm going forward. Oh, they can actually do that. They can do that. But they couldn't do that. Okay. So let's say, oh, my queen, my bishop is also on that. How did I mess my position up so bad? How did I mess my position up so bad? How did I mess my position up so bad? What if I go here? My opponent can pick this up, and after the trade, I lose a piece. What was I even thinking? This was my game. This was one of my games, and I just gave it away. I've been giving games away. If I go here, my opponent captures here, and then I go here. Ooh, what was I even, what was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? I can't believe I played that move. I can't believe I played that move. What was that? What was that? Was that move okay? Is the move okay? I don't think it is. I don't think it's okay. I don't think the move is okay. I don't think the move is okay. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to play something else. My opponent can even hop in here. I'm down 5 points of material. 5 points of material. feel like capturing here. Saying when my opponent capture, I have some pin here, but they can trade everything and they are chilling. They can trade everything and they are chilling. So I think I might have to play a move like that. Ooh. My opponent gives back the materia. And are they chilling? My opponent give back some material and they are up a knight. My opponent is believing that with a knight, they should be able to land the final blow. That's my opponent believes. My opponent simplifies the position. Let's see if that will be enough. Suspect the knight might want to hop in here, which I'm just going here. The knight is not hitting me. Let's go here. Let's go here. My opponent is planning to go here. Don't know if I should be worried. Maybe my opponent's decision of capturing there is not as bad. Maybe not a bad decision. I feel like going here, but what do I gain? Maybe nothing. Oh, my opponent can come here. Guys, I think I've blunder checkmate, and they go there. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I think I should find the resign button now. How did I give my queen away there? How did I mistakenly? I already thought of it. I was not planning to give my queen away and just gave my queen away. I was not planning to give that queen away, but somehow I gave the queen away. I think I mouse slipped or something. I was just trying to calculate and I mistakenly moved the rook somewhere and just hanged my queen. Although it was completely losing, I guess. Okay, I was still winning here. Yes, I was still winning. I was calculating. I was thinking of moving my queen here. Let's see the best move. Yes, that was the best move. 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 And if my opponent had capture here, I play a move like this, but I mouse slip this rook. I was thinking of this move that I'm going to play a move like this, and I just mistakenly made the move. And I just made the move. And now I'm going to win my material back. That's just it. That is it. I'm going to win my material back. If my opponent plays a move like this, I can even do this and do that. So I'm just going to win my material back, but I mouse slip. I mean, that's a very painful mouse slip. Play viewers to relax. um, let me see if I can get back to 2-2. If you want to play me, just send me a challenge. Send me a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. Let me check. Oh, okay, I wanted to check to make sure I'm not playing a fish. The account looks good. If you want to play me, you can send me a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. Let me play viewers for some time. Let's go. Are we going to get the scotch? Are we going to get into the scotch? I feel like playing some Danish gambit. But my opponent is not going to capture up to this point. So let's not go there. I'll be happy to see that check, but my opponent doesn't go for it. They're going for something else. My opponent can grab this pawn, okay, but they decided not to. And I think they should have. Captured it. What if I go here? What are we going to see? That's the question. I'm trying to remember the correct sequence here. What if I capture here? Opponent captures. I think that's the correct move. Is it? I think I can go here. And after the trade, I capture here. What if they just ignore it and castle? I think I can then capture here. I'm definitely interested in playing a move like this. But when my opponent plays this move, what else can I play? Looks like I can play this move. Ooh. But the annoying knight just hops in here. The annoying knight just hops in there. If the knight would have gone here, this would have been a nasty fork. But the knight is not going there. I can't even play this move. The knight hops in and grabs it. So let's capture here. Okay, my opponent is hitting me. I feel like going here. I feel like going here. But this knight just goes back here. So maybe I just go here. Let's go here. I think I'm going to analyze this game. I don't think I played the best move in the opening. I don't think I played the best moves in the opening. So I'm going to analyze it. Let's go here. My opponent has to be careful. Okay. I feel like going here. Let's go here. And I really want to do this. Except it just gives up a piece for absolutely no reason. So I can't, in as much as I would love to. So what if I give this check? My opponent not just going to block with feel like going here. And I'm trying to maybe capture here, set up something, but there is nothing there. Let's develop a piece. Maybe I should have developed this. Let's develop. My opponent can actually go for this pin. Okay, I thought they were going to go for the pin, but they didn't. So let's step away from it. I want to make sure I don't get hit with some unwanted pin. Maybe my opponent was planning to go for this pin and maybe pile up this way, which I don't think it does anything. I don't think it does anything. This knight is quite stuck, but not for long. My opponent can play a move like this and I'll have to move. I would have to move. Let's go here. I want to reroute this knight over here and probably play a move like this. Bring this here. Is my knight trapped? Let's defend it this way. And I want to hop in a knight here. That's what I want to do. I misplayed this opening. I feel like I misplayed the opening. No offense, bro, but your move have been more worse and worse. I know the feeling though. Okay. I've been playing chess for like 2 hours straight, so I don't think I can argue with you on that. It's logical for my moves to actually, when you are tired, it's logical for your play to actually reduce. So it's not rocket science. Ooh, my opponent can go here. I got carried away arguing. Got carried away arguing with you. My opponent can go here now, taking advantage of the pin and trying to go for, trying to just capture here for free. Trying to capture here for free. But I think I have this move. I think I have this move. Our opponent can play this move. I think I would have been happy if I didn't allow that move. I would have been happy if I didn't allow it. And okay, my opponent choose to go somewhere different. And I feel like just hopping in here. I feel like just going there. I feel like going here. But what do I gain from doing that? That's the question. What do you gain from doing that? If I go here now, I have a knight that is just very annoying. I have a knight that will be very annoying. But is it worth it? Or should I look for something better? I was thinking about this move for some time. It was not a move I was willing to see on the board. I feel like hopping in here and trying to go for some check here. Let's go here. I mean, you are not Hikaru, bro, relax. I mean, you are not Hikaru, bro, relax. Okay, okay. I thought that was directed at me. My opponent is hitting my rook. My opponent is hitting my rook. And that's a very nasty threat. Not a threat I think I appreciate. I would love to say, dear annoying queen, go away. Dear annoying queen, just go away. My opponent is threatening to capture here and then capture here. I played this opening really terribly. I played the opening really terribly. And I'm down 2 pawns and I don't have a clear attack on the board. I'm down 2 pawns and I do not have a clear attack. Okay. Looks like my opponent wants trades. My opponent wants trades. They are trying to pile up on this and maybe playing a move like this. And if I capture here, okay, I think I could capture there. But if I capture there, maybe a check comes here. And after the trade, okay, they just win something. They win a rook. So let me defend my rook. But I'm down 2 pawns now, so I am in trouble. So in the game, I'm already in trouble. My opponent wants to go for this check. Let's go here. Ooh. What was I even thinking here? I think I should have removed this knight first before I play this move. Let me resign. Let's resign. Ah, that was a terrible game. That was a terrible game. If you want to play me now with the time, you can send me a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. Yes, he's already up 2 pawns, and by playing what I played, by playing the move I just played, I just let my opponent grab another piece for free. Okay, so let's take a look at this person to make sure we are not playing a fish. And let's go for the French defense. Are we going to see a trade? Okay, we have the advanced variation of the French. I said I was going to analyze our game, but that's a very difficult game to analyze. A game where you just messed up. Straight out of the opening, you just messed the game up. But that's the kind of game you definitely want to analyze. That's the kind of game you definitely want to analyze so that you don't make such mistake in the opening again. I want to hop in here. Okay, I thought I blundered there. No, it's not a blunder. I want to hop in here. If my opponent captures here, I'm going to say be my guest. If they capture here, I think I'm happy to recapture this way. And if they come in with this, if they have capture here before coming in with this move, I'm happily going to play a move like this, play moves like this, go here, castle long, bring my rook over here, and my rooks will be looking at the king side. And what more can I ask for? What more can I ask for? I feel like going here, trying to attack this. I feel like going here, but let's go here first. Let's try to attack this. We are piling up on this. We are piling up on this pawn. We have this, and we have this coming. My opponent might play a move or a move like, what are they even playing? Playing a move like this is just a free bishop. So are they going to play a move like this? I think I can capture, and when they capture, I can no longer capture. As much as I would love to, I can no longer capture. But if my opponent plays a move like this, I really feel like playing this move, trying to go for this, but it doesn't work because this annoying bishop is keeping this square defended. The annoying bishop is keeping the square defended. This would be a move I would like to see, but I don't think any 2-1 will play such a move. All right, my opponent captures, and I think I'm happy to capture this way. Do I want to trade more pieces? Do I want to go back here? Do I want to bring this bishop here? I think I like the bishop over here. I like the bishop over here, keeping up some pressure there. I like that pressure. I like the pressure. Okay. I want to go here and hop in a knight here. That's what I want to do. I also have ideas of coming here. If I go here, this pawn looks like it is doomed. It looks like the pawn is done. If I go here, I'm hitting the pawn. Okay, the pawn is not doomed. My opponent can also easily play this move. So would I like to have my knight sitting here or here? I think the answer to that question is I would like the knight to be here because I'm planning to go start an attack here. I don't know if I'm interested in castling or maybe just doing a king lift. But can I do a king lift? Or just lifting my king and trying to just go crazy? This is under attack, is it? What if my opponent kicks me away like this? Go away, you evil knight. Go away, you evil knight. Do I have any nice tactics on the board? I'm not seeing any. I am not seeing any. I am not seeing any nice tactics on the board. Would I love to go here? Yes, but that's just a one move threat that my opponent can easily just take care of. But sometimes those one move threat is just what you want to go for, but that's when you don't find something, when you don't see anything better. And at some level it works really well. At some level it works really well. Your opponent they don't even know how to check. They don't even know how to assess what you're attacking or any of that, and they just let you pick up pawns, pick up stuff, and you're just up tons of material. Even at my level, you can see it still happens here. Sometimes we still blunder pieces. Sometimes we blunder pawns, we blunder rook, and we blunder queens. Okay, so I have 3-minute time advantage, which I should use judiciously. I shouldn't be in a haste to moves. I'm thinking of playing a move like this, trying to pile up on this, but that's a move my opponent can easily handle. My opponent can easily take care of that threat. So, if the king was here, if magically I could play a move like this, I'm thinking, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm thinking and trying to set up some checkmate in my head. Trying to set up some checkmate in my head. My opponent goes for that annoying trade. Very annoying trade. And I feel like going here. What if I go here? Let's bring a rook over here. I think I want to pile up on this. And when I go here, I want to make sure this pawn is a target. I don't think my opponent is really interested in capturing here. I don't think that's what my opponent is interested in doing. But let's see. Let's find out. What if they move their queen here? Looks like a really logical move. Can I do this? Looks like I can do that. Yes, I can do it. I can do it. I can do that. If my opponent plays a move like this, with intentions of capturing here, and when I capture here, then they come in this way, I think I have this move. Forcing the queen to move away. Forcing the queen to move away. And then I think I'm going to capture this way. And then capture this way. Wow. Who cares about his pawn? Attack his king. This is a pawn I can go for. Not really. Can I go here and here? Which is something I think I have in mind. I want to go there. But my opponent might play a move like this, trying to say no. But because they have moved their bishop here, I have this move. I have that move. If my opponent captures here, I'm going to capture this way. I really wish I could trade this bishop. This bishop is an almighty pawn in my position. The bishop is just a very glorified pawn in my position. But let's see. Do I want to capture this way and try to bring the bishop here? I don't think so. I don't think so. But maybe it is a move I should consider. Maybe it is a move that I should consider. I'm planning this. I want to make sure this is always a target. So my opponent will just have to find a way to babysit it. Okay. And that was what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. I see what my opponent is cooking now. I see what my opponent is cooking now. My opponent is not cooking anything nice. My opponent is not cooking anything nice. Let me show you guys. Let's say I play a move like this. My opponent captures here. And if I eagerly capture here, the knight just comes in here. And that's just a beautiful checkmate. Because my king is hit and this annoying bishop over here is taking away all the squares from me. So what if I capture here first and then go here? That looks like a move I would be happy to play. So let's do this. Let's try to solve our problem that way. This my bishop is still something I don't like. That's not a very happy bishop. That is not a very happy bishop. Go away, you evil queen. You evil queen, go away. If they go here, I think I'm just going to capture this way. Just ask the queen to go away, and then I have moves like this. I have moves like that. Where are they even moving the queen? That's a question now. And that's a very serious question. Where are you moving that queen? Where are you moving the queen? Because if you go here, I'm coming in with this fork, with this hitting the queen, and regardless of where you move the queen, I have this move, and that will be a fork on these pieces. So where are you really moving that queen now? Where are you moving the queen? Okay. Now I feel like going here. But I feel like playing a move like this. I feel like playing a move like that. And then trying to bring my queen. Yes, let's go here. Hit the queen one more time. Say, dear annoying queen, what is really your plan? And then I expected to see such a move. And then I'm going here. Is my opponent setting up some back rank checkmate? Not to my knowledge. Not aware of any of that. Okay, my opponent might play a move like this, which looks good. Defend this pawn. Looks good. It looks good, except I'm planning to go for a pin. But if I go for a pin, this is looking nasty. That's looking extremely nasty. That's okay. My opponent decided to go there. And that's a move I think I am happy to see. That's a move I'm happy to see, except I'm not too sure why I'm happy to see the move. I feel like continuing to be on this file. I feel like continuing to be on that file forever. I feel like continuing to be on this line. What if I go here? If I get it with this, I'm happily capturing here. If I get it with this, let's go here. If I get it with that, I'm going here. Then I have ideas of coming in here. My opponent is just stuck. There's no easy way to move because now I have plans of playing moves like this. I'm planning to just capture there. That's one plan. Just pick that up. Just pick that up. If my opponent plays a move like this, I'm planning to go for this pin. Okay. Now I'm thinking, should I go for this pin this way? I think I should go. If I go for it this way, I think I can go for it this way. Then try to pile up on it this way, but my opponent can do something about that. I'm not happy they can do something about that. And my opponent is threatening to play a move like this and go for this nastiness. A nastiness I don't think I want to be a party to. Okay, so let's say, oh, what if I go here? Do I really have anything there? Ooh, now that move is opening my eye to something else. I feel like going here. I feel like going here, trying to pile up on this. with ideas of going here, check. With ideas of sacking here, saying if you capture here, saying if you capture there, what happens? I have a queen here, and I can roll back to give a check here. It's really unclear, but I think I might want to go for this pin. I would love to pile up this way, but this moving my rook here allows the queen this move, and the queen will be threatening some nastiness here. The nastiness I don't really think I want to be part of. So my opponent has to be careful how they defend now. They have to be careful. I'm thinking of this move, but for now it does nothing. Okay. Okay. Let's say I go here. Let's say I go there. Okay, my opponent goes that way. I feel like going here. I really feel like going there. So let's say I go here. I'm looking for the final blow. I am looking for the final blow, but I'm not seeing it. Let's say I go here. Threatening to just go here, checkmate. If my opponent captures here, what if I go here? With ideas of just coming here, next checkmate. Then my opponent can play this move because that move is too slow. So what if I give this check? The move looks really good for me. The move looks good for me. Maybe I should just go there. Let's go here. Let's try to pile up this way. Now I have ideas of coming here and then coming here, I guess. Does that work? Maybe this is a move, but let's not go for some crazy stuff. But even if I go for crazy stuff, my opponent is not winning this. With 20 seconds on the board, my opponent is not winning. Okay. Let's say I go here. Here's my opponent going with that. Now I really feel like going here. I think I can do this. Can't I? Think I can do this. Go away, you evil knight. And there is a pin here. There is a pin on the knight. Go away, you evil knight. So the knight can't go away. I think this was a good game from me. I think this was a good game from me. Let's take a look at the game. Let's take a look at the game. Let's see if I actually had that sacrifice. I really wanted to go for the sacrifice. But part of the reason I have lost several games today is going for some unsound sacrifice. I see a challenge. If you want to play me now is the time. Just send a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. That was a missed win. Okay, what was the best move? Did I have that rook move there? Okay, they wanted me to capture with my knight. The engine wanted me to capture with my knight, but I decided to capture here and then go here. And my opponent is just in trouble now. Just in a lot of trouble. It's just okay. Let's see. I went here, and then my opponent played this. I was thinking of this move. Did I have this move? Did I have this move? That was what I was thinking. Going for that sacrifice, but my opponent king is going to escape. It's going to escape. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see. What does the engine call this move? That's just a brilliant move, guys. That's a brilliant move. Let's see my opponent captures here. Then I come in with a check. Here's the king going. The king goes here. I also calculated all of this. I calculated all of this. Ooh. But I calculated that my opponent defended. This is where I stopped calculating. This is where I stopped calculating, guys. That's where I stopped calculating. But then I capture here, and I'm threatening to go here. That will be checkmate. So they might have to play a move like this. Oh, now I go here, check, and I think I can capture. What am I even doing? Well, it's just completely winning for me, I guess. I have moves like this, which is what the engine suggests. I have moves like this, and I'm just crushing. I am just crushing. Wow, that would have been a brilliant move, but I hesitated. I have lost so much that I lost confidence in my moves. I have lost so many games in a row that I started losing confidence in going for some sacrifice. That's what just happened there. Let's go. We are playing Jake Stone. If you want to play me now is the time. Send me a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and a blitz game. And we would have a match. What is Jake Stone playing? What is this? Let's go here. Okay. So do I want to capture here? Let's go here. Let's move on castle. Do I want to capture here? Let me castle. Maybe Jake Stone is not interested in castling. I think Jake Stone is going to do some fishing pole stuff. Oh, they decided not to this time around. Jake Stone is the fishing pole guy. This knight is really annoying. That's a very annoying knight. Last time I captured the knight in my game, it was a blunder. The last time I captured the knight, it was a blunder. So what do I do? Let's play a move like this. I'd love to go here, try to pile up on this pawn. Maybe that's what I should be doing. If I capture the knight this way, then comes this fork. So maybe I should go here. Okay, my opponent is piling up. Let's go here. Let's go there. We are hitting that. I feel like going there, but it does nothing. So let's go. Ooh, guys, just blown that. Just blown that. I just blown that. I just blown that. Okay, my opponent found it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now the question for my opponent is, can you actually, I'm down 5 points of material. Can you actually make use of your advantage? That is the question. Can you make use of your advantage? Let's go here. Let's go here. Wow, my opponent is going for a pawn. So let's go here. Let's try to defend the pawn. Maybe going here was better. Maybe going there was better. Let's go here. Go away, you evil. You evil queen. Go away again. Stop being a menace, you evil queen. I want to go for this pawn. And I? That's something I should ask myself. Let's go for this pawn. I need to play very fast because one of my chance of winning this game is trying to flag my opponent. That's something I have to do again. I have to try to flag my opponent. Should I worry? Does my opponent has a check that I should worry about? I don't think so. Okay. Now my opponent just blundered. But that's a discovered check. And that's an attack on the queen. Okay. And just like that, looks like I'm back into the game. Or am I? Or am I not? My opponent is going for something quite nuts. If I capture here, do I have to? I don't think I really have to. I do not have to. Oh, but my queen is under attack. My queen is under attack. If I capture here, my opponent comes in with a check. And then I go here. Should I worry? I lose this. I lose that, but let's capture here. I think the game is far from over. The game is far from over. For me, but for my opponent, I think it's done. I think it is done. For my opponent, I think the game is done. So that's coming. And what would I like to play? I think I might be interested in moves like this. Okay. And moves like this. This is my opponent even cooking. I'm playing recklessly, guys. I am playing recklessly. I am playing recklessly. What is this guy doing? Let's sack some pieces. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's a nice game. That is a nice game. I think I should have gone here. I'm playing fast, fast, fast. Let's capture here before it gets out of hand. 27 seconds. My opponent wants to flag me. The sad thing is I see it coming and it's looking like I can't do much about it. I think I want to play a move like this. This is a move I want to play so that I don't have to worry about this check. But that will be checkmate in one. That would be checkmate in one. So let's try to defend against it. Go away, you evil rook. My opponent miscalculated. That rook is defended. Okay. And he resigns. And he resigns with 18 seconds on the board. think this is a position I should win. Wow. Let's see that game. That was chaos. That was a lot of chaos. That was a lot of chaos. My opponent came really close to winning that one. I was down 5 points of material. Making a comeback was okay. I see challenges. Let's accept the challenge. Let's accept the challenge. If you want to send me a challenge, just make sure the challenge is a blitz game, unrated. Just make sure it's a blitz game and unrated. Let's go here. Let's go forward. Are we going to see a trade? Raw meat eater quickly goes for the trade. Let's go here. And yeah, and just castle. Our opponent is setting up some nasty discover check, which I don't want to be a party to. Am I still receiving challenges? I think I thought I had already. Where's this queen going? Let's go here. I want to go and harass the queen. I want to go harass the queen. Say, dear annoying queen, just go away. Just go away. Go away. Ooh. Thought I could capture that way. Go away, you evil queen. Go away, you evil queen. So where am I going next? I think I'm hopping my knight here. Move that doesn't look like it makes sense. And probably doesn't make any sense. But let's do it. My opponent might be interested in playing moves like this, trying to dislodge my bishop and go for this checkmate. But that's a move that is going to take forever to happen. But my opponent found a way to make it happen quickly. Found a way to make it happen quickly. Very nice try. Very nice try. If you ask me. Oh, I blundered a pawn. Blundered a pawn now. Let's go here. Oh, my opponent can capture a check. What am I playing, guys? What am I playing? What am I playing? I'm playing too fast for a 5-minute game. Okay, my opponent doesn't. My opponent just straight up hang their queen. They miss that. You always want to ask yourself, what is my opponent threatening? And you also have this move. You could have given this check. Could have given this check or check here. And both works. You can capture there before you capture. I think my opponent had a better position before that blunder. I think my opponent had a better position before that blunder. All right, if you want to play me now, is the time. Let the challenge come in. Yes, I think I was right. I was right. My opponent had a better position until I blundered that. Until they blundered the queen. Until they blundered the queen. I see Damias and Daminas. Daminas is a new account, and on a normal day, I wouldn't accept challenge against the new account, but let's challenge him. Let's challenge him. The game is unrated and a blitz game, so why not? Okay, let's see what is Daminas going to play. Mr. Joel, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. Let's go here. And we get the French on the board. I want to go here. I think this move allows me play a move like this, so I can remove this knight. But let's castle first. I have ideas of giving this check. Okay, my opponent has to move castle now. Okay, and they did. If they didn't castle, I would have played a move like this, and that would be fire on the mountain. That would be fire on the mountain for my opponent. I want to trade here. Definitely not. Maybe his trading there is good, but I'm not sure I'm interested in that for now. Let's go here. Now I'm interested in playing a move like this, maybe trying to capture here and then capturing here, winning myself a pawn. My opponent might go for this, trying to pin me here and then go for this pawn. Going for this pin and then going for this pawn. But immediately they play a move like that. Just remove this. I just remove the knight. I just remove the knight and I'm saying bring it on. Bring it on. I remove the knight, but this pin is still very annoying. Maybe I just step my queen away and play a move like this. Okay, let's go forward. Let's go back. My opponent took almost 1 minute on that move, which is good. Which is good. You really want to think about your moves before you make them. Even in the opening stage of the game, you really want to think about your moves before you make them. But in a blitz game, 1 minute for a move, that's asking for trouble. That's asking for serious trouble. Can I hop in here? I would love to, but that just loses a pawn here. I would love to hop in there, but it just loses a pawn for no reason. So maybe I play a move like this. Maybe if they let me, okay. Looks like my opponent is going for this. So let me keep my pawn defended and maybe step away, and then step away from this nasty pin. Step away from the nasty pin. I would love to play this move. Why did my opponent do that? Why did he do that? Why did he do that? I think I can capture here. And then capture here. And now I have a very annoying pin. Very annoying pin. And I would love to pile up on the pinned piece. But how do I go about that? Okay, that move changes nothing. I have an annoying pin here. Very annoying pin. And I'm threatening to capture here. So my opponent might want to play a move like this. Or maybe play a move like this. But then maybe I hop in here. Try to start going for this pawn. Wow. If my opponent plays this move, I'm going to play this turning move. I'm going to play this move with ideas of coming in here, check. Okay, let's go here. Now I'm threatening to go here, check. I'm just threatening to go there, check. And check, or maybe pick up this, and it's just a lot of chaos. I'm threatening to go here, taking advantage of the pin on this pawn. Taking advantage of the pin on that pawn. Grand Miner, yes, you can play me next. Just send me a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and a blitz game. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and blitz, and I'm gladly accepting it. I am gladly accepting it. Let's say Dominance capture here. Can I ignore? I think I can. Yes, Dominance doesn't. He didn't see that hanging. Or maybe they see it. Okay. That's checkmate. This is just checkmate. Why did I want to play something else? It's checkmate. That's checkmate. This is a very useful pin and a very easy to miss pin. That's why when you have your bishop on this diagonal, on a diagonal like this, or maybe like this, a diagonal like this, you always want to preserve that bishop because it might just become the position might just this bishop is usually a very attacking bishop, very nice bishop. It is usually a nice bishop. Those bishops on this diagonal, especially when the diagonal is open and there is nothing there, there's nothing blocking the diagonal, and the diagonal is just open like this. Okay, I see a challenge. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So what am I playing now? Why am I not getting the white pieces? I learned something on the Danish gambit. I really want to go for it. My opponent just gives back the pawn. They are not interested in what I'm interested in. They are saying, count me out of it. Count me out of it, bro. Let's go here. We are going for this pin. This pin is usually annoying. It annoys beginners a lot. Not only beginners. I also find that pin annoying. Sometimes they just move and just hang their queen. It happens. Happens a lot. Sometimes they just get annoyed by the pin and just end up. Let's do this. My opponent is threatening to remove this and then pick up a pawn. So let's say no to that. Let's say no to that. And I have ideas of coming in here. I also have ideas of coming here with ideas of capturing here and then capturing here. Let's go here. That pin is annoying. My opponent is just thinking of ways to get away from the pin. Let's go here. Am I threatening to remove this? So it seems. Let's go here. I want to stay away from that nastiness. I want to stay away from it. Should I be worried about this? This this knight is not too happy over here. I wish I could play a move like this. I really wish I could play a move like this, but I can't. So I feel like going for this and then hopping in here. I feel like going for this, capture that knight sitting there, and then hop in there. Evil to God. Do we wanna play arena? No, we are not going to play arena today. It's already late for arena now. It is already late for arena. We don't want to play arena today. Okay, so if I capture here, what happens? Nothing. Let's go here. Let's try to remove this. I would love to hop in here, except it does nothing. Now it does nothing. For now, it does nothing. Let's go here. I'm threatening to capture here. So my opponent is definitely going to do this. I assume they are just going to do that. And then when I capture here, can they play this move? I don't think they can. I don't think they can capture here. I don't think my opponent can capture there. Because if they capture there, I come in with this move. Coming with this move, and the knight is lost. They would love to give me an intermediate check, Abby. Yes, they would love to give a check here, then move their knight, but there is none. They would love to play an in-between move. Just look for an in-between move, an in-between check, but there is just none. There is no in-between check on the board, and a move like this, I'm happily capturing here. But my opponent can capture here, and after the trade, maybe they can claim that. Maybe they can actually make some claims that I'm not buying. Okay, I'm going to take here. my opponent planning something else that I am not aware of? I don't think so. My opponent wants to capture here and then open up an attack here, and that will be two pieces attacking this. But then I have this move. Then I have that move. I'm hitting the queen. They would love to play this move. That's a move they would love to play. They would love to play that move. They would love to play that move, but they can't. If they play a move like this, I think I'm just going here. My queen is defended, so I don't have to worry about my queen. They would love to play this move, trying to go take advantage of this pin, but if they play such a move, I am going for, what am I going for now? I feel like going here, which is what I'm going to do. Let's go here, offer a trade. Oh, that's a blunder, guys. My opponent can sack capture here, and that would defend this. That would defend that. My opponent could have captured there, and they are chilling. My opponent could have captured here, and the rook, the bishop will be defending. The rook will be defending the queen, and there's just nothing there for me. So let's go here. My opponent is going to trade. Are they? Or are they going to come in with this check? A very nasty check that I do not like. That's a very nasty check that I do not appreciate. Okay. Now the check doesn't work. Because if they give this check now, I can play this move and I'm keeping everything defended. Opponent just pre-moved that. Thought I was going to move my king and he just pre-moved that. That's not a safe pre-move. You don't want to pre-move such a move. That's not a safe pre-move. All right, guys, if you're watching, you want to play me, I'm waiting for your challenge. Let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. Let's get going. Let the challenge come in. Okay, I see the grind miner. Let's go, miner. Let's go, the miner guy. Let's go forward. We're going to get the scotch. Yes, we get the scotch gambit on the board. Kindly give me this check. Opponent says no. They are going for some other nastiness. They are going for some other nasty line. That check is something I really like. I like that move. There's a lot of tricks there. There is a lot of tricks there. So what is the grind miner? Okay, the grind miner captures there. Nice capture. The grind miner seems to know what they are doing in the opening. Grind miner seems to know what he is doing in the opening. But he has to be careful now. Grind miner has to be careful. If they capture here, well, that's a free queen. That's a free queen, so they can't do that. Maybe they go back. Maybe they just go back. Maybe they just go back. Maybe the miner guy just goes back. But if they play a move like this, am I buying it? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's see what my opponent is going to play. They just go back. My opponent just goes back and they're saying, count me out of trouble. Count me out of trouble. Let's go here. Go away. Go away. Ooh, have I blown that? Have I blown that? So it seems. I don't think so. Have I blown that? Wow, we just have an equal end game. A very equal end game on the board. A very equal end game on the board. This move looks nice. Maybe I should have gone for it. This is a very equal end game, but I doubt my opponent is going to. I doubt my opponent would be able to hold the end game. I doubt that. I strongly doubt that they would hold the end game. Let me try to bring my king into the game. I would love to hop in here. Maybe I should have done that, but I'm concerned about this move. That's a move I am concerned about. Let's go here. I'm beating my opponent into this. I'm saying dear opponent, pick it up. That's a pawn. My opponent is saying never, 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 never. I'm not touching the pawn. I am not touching the pawn. Let's go here. My opponent might go for this pin and then trade even further, trade everything, and then claim that the pawn endgame is a draw. And that claim is not, it's not an invalid claim, or my king would be very, very active. And okay, my opponent might end up trading everything. Let's go. Let's go. I think I'm overconfident. Oh man, I could have won. Didn't saw the opportunity. uh hmm. My opponent seems, that's a very annoying pin. That's an annoying pin on my king. I have to be careful. On my rook. That's an annoying pin on my rook. That's an annoying pin on my rook. Very annoying pin. Okay. Now that's a blunder. That is a pawn blunder. Is it? Is it a pawn blunder? Let's go here. I think I would love to move my, I would love to be able to move my, what did I just do? I didn't have to go there. What did I just do? What did I just do? What? What did I just do? Maybe going upward. What did I just do? Grind miner is mining me. The grind miner is mining me. The grind miner is mining me. I have to move that because this check is coming and my rook would be lost. Let's go here. Grind miner is playing some really nice chess. I don't know what I would say. Grind miner is playing some really nice chess. I don't know what I would say, but I might end up flagging grind miner. Grind miner has just 30 seconds on the board. I want to go this way. Try to. Wow. Just blunder that pawn. Grind miner are going to win this. Wow. Grind miner is removing everything. Wow, grind miner, grind miner, grind miner. Wow, wow. All right, grind miner is a 1-6 in blitz. Grind miner is a 1-6 in rapid. I thought I was playing a 1000. I was quite reckless. I thought I was playing a 1000, but I thought I was playing a 1000. Let's take a look at the game. Let's take a look at that game. Right now, just he dominated the game. He dominated the game and almost got away with a win. Yes. Wow. All right, I see some challenges coming in. Let's accept one. Yes, I'm going to play with you. Just send a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated, and I'm gladly accepting it. Send a challenge. Make sure the challenge is unrated, and I'm gladly accepting it. Uh-oh. It looks like my opponent just aborted. Okay. See, let's go. Maybe my opponent wants to play with the white pieces. Let's go here. Let's go here. Copying our opponent. Position is quite. The position is symmetrical now. This symmetrical. And let's go here. I'll be happy to see this trade, but I assume my opponent is not going to do that. My opponent is not going to do that. Let's do this. Trying to pile up. That's a free knight if my opponent is not looking. If my opponent is not paying attention, that would be a free knight. My opponent is paying attention and they immediately stepped away from that. They know found me out of that. I'm definitely going to recapture this way. Okay, I'm capturing this way just to make sure I have 2 pawns supporting my knight. My opponent might play a move like this, trying to set up a pin here while also looking at this pawn in case my bishop moves. But my bishop can move because my queen is already sitting here. Okay, my opponent is going for this. I would love to pretend like I didn't see that because it is defended, but probably no need to do that. And okay, let's go here. That's not a free piece. You can't capture it. My opponent might want to play this move, so that's why I'm playing that. I wish I could reverse this battery. Just put this bishop here. Wish I could just put the bishop here and have the battery that way. So let's see. My opponent can still strike with this move if they wish to, and that's exactly what they went for. Let's go away. I'm trading. I just want to play a move like this and then capture that. So I knew they could play a move like that, but I'm just saying when I play a move like this, now you have to waste another move moving that bishop because that's not a very good bishop. Okay. Now you have to move that bishop. Or are you not? This looks like a free pawn. But after the trade, my opponent strikes with this move. And because the queen is sitting here, there's no check here. I can't give this check. So that's a move I calculated. It looks like I could capture here, and after the trade, I win myself a pawn. But my opponent will strike with this pawn move. And all of a sudden, I think I want to go here. Let's go here. Go away, you evil queen. Go away, you evil queen. And now I'm threatening to just capture here and win myself a pawn. I'm going to capture here and win myself a pawn. If they play this move now, I have this check. If they don't play that move, I still have that move. Okay, now that's just a free queen now. Is it? Is it a free queen? It's not a free queen because my own queen is hanging. My own queen is hanging now. So that's not a free queen. But when the king goes back here, I think I'm planning to go here. And now I'm setting up some nasty discover check. And I'm also hitting my opponent's queen. And there's just, the game is lost. The game is lost now. It is lost now. It is just lost now. All right. Let the challenges come in, guys. Let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in. This account is affiliated with who is this person? If your account is affiliated with that, do you have to announce it on my channel? Okay, Mr. Jake Stone, let me play you one more time. Let's use a game against you to end the stream. Let's go. Let's go, the Jake Stone guy. Jake Stone guy. What is Jake Stone going for? For the peg defense, or what is that? The peg defense? I would love to go here. I would love to go here, but not as potent as I wish it would be. Love to go there, and my opponent can try a move like this, trying to pin this and adding pressure over here, but my opponent doesn't do that. Let's do this. Let's take away this move. No piece is landing here. That's what I'm saying to my opponent. I really would love to play this move. Let's go here. Trade, trade. Is my opponent going to trade queens? Be my guest. Be my guest. What if they move forward? That's a blunder because I capture here and I'm threatening something. I really feel like going here, but there is nothing there. There is nothing there. Let's go here. And do I have this move? Do I have this move? Ooh. Now I want to hop in here. My opponent can go forward this way, which is just very annoying. Very annoying move. And in as much as I would love adventure, there is none in this position. I'm already thinking of moves like this. When my opponent plays a move like this, then I sack here. And after the capture, then I come in here with the check, taking advantage of the pin on this pawn. But Doesn't look like I gain anything from that. Do I? I don't. Let's go. Do I want to lose the last game of the day? Mr. Jake Stone is quite resourceful sometimes. Mr. Jake Stone is resourceful sometimes. But I don't think I can ignore that. I don't think so. While I would love to, I don't think I can. And because I can't, maybe I might end up regretting my decision. Opponent can go here now. Can they? I don't think so. I'm not buying it. I think they can, but I'm not buying it. Ooh. I found something over much more interesting. They found something much more interesting. And it's just up 3 points of material. But I'm saying be my guest. Now I want to hop in here. I want to hop in here. I'm threatening checkmate here. So they might have to block this way. And when they block that way, I want to capture here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What if they go in here? That's bad. I just capture here and deliver my checkmate. I just capture there and deliver my checkmate. Deliver my checkmate. So let's go here. I just want to remove this. I'm also piling up on this. Position is just too sweet for me. This is a very sweet position. My opponent's king is crying for cover, but there is no cover. My opponent's king is begging for cover, but there is no cover. There is no cover. Let's go here. I feel like capturing here. Let's say I go here. Let's say I go here, check, and then go for this move with the ideas of going here, checkmate. Does it work? Let's go for this check. Oh, they can block. What was I even thinking? Block. They can block. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? They can block. They can block, but that move is looking like a bad move now. I think they should have captured with this. That is what I made a video on recapturing. You don't want to be in a haste to recapture. You really don't want to be in a haste to recapture. I made a video on it because sometimes those recapture, those hasty move you make might just make the difference. They might make the difference. Now my opponent is definitely struggling. My opponent is definitely struggling, but my opponent is threatening to come here. So what can I do? I think I would love to trade, but I really don't have anything here. I think I miscalculated. I miscalculated. I miscalculated. I miscalculated. Did I not? I think I did. I did miscalculated. Let's go here. Threatening to capture here. The reason I play this move is so I can hop in my knight, just ask some silly questions over there. And I'm going here next, just piling up. Pile up, pile up, pile up. Okay. That's a fork now, isn't it? I think it is. It is a fork. My opponent can try to play a move like this, but it does nothing. It does nothing. So they just decided. They decided it is a fork, so why not? Oh, did I have this check? I thought I did, but I don't. I do not. piling up here. I'm threatening to pick this up, and I'm chilling. I am just chilling. I would love to land a check here. Is my opponent setting up checkmate? Is my opponent setting up checkmate? There is none. There is none. Let's go here. But they can capture here. Okay. Let's defend this. The move allows me to activate. Let's go here. My opponent can grab here. Let's grab here. We grab something here again. The position is looking very equal. The position is looking very equal. Except I'm doing this. Oh, I have 33 seconds. I should have traded. I have 33 seconds. I should have traded. Should have traded. Yes. Wow. Wow. This is equal now. This is equal. This is just equal. Wow. I was reckless in that one. This was my game. Let me analyze and see. John Smith, that was a good game. That game was mine. I was just being very reckless. I knew sacrificing there was a blunder, so I actually gave you an advantage on purpose. But I got back into the game. I was winning now. I was winning now. That's a piece. That's a piece. Just grab it. 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 What was I even thinking? I don't know. Anyway, I think that's a good place. I think that's a good place to end the stream now. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow and every day after that. So with that, I'll be ending the stream. I hope you guys keep finding good moves in your game.